or it's an application you are making beyond the applications that we have already decided on. Are we together? Is that, and you will be timed. We will have a clock which the court assistant will keep, and your time will be running down whenever you're on your feet. Okay? So that way we can control so that we don't go too far. I see we have, if we say 15 witnesses each side, you can see we are having about almost 40 witnesses. Okay, we need to control that with the time bank. I'm sure we are all used to the idea that the witness, the evidence of the witness in chief is already given in the statement. They just adopt it and then we go to cross-examination. Are you familiar with that? So we can do it that way. So that we are basically doing cross-examination and re-examination. That saves time. Anybody who is in principle not agreeable with a time bank arrangement? Petitioner?
Name? Not Malad. We are okay with that.
Just say your name. I can see a note keeps going around that we are not speaking our names.
They're very innovative. Yeah. My name is GACHAGUA Duta. Yeah, I'm okay with the
time bank. Yes. Time bank arrangement. IBC?
Charles Mongela, IBC. We are okay with the time arrangement.
Okay.
Adrian Kamodo for the respondent.
Yeah.
We would be okay with the bank
time bank. Yeah.
But maybe in due course we'll get to know how much is in the bank account.
Yes, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. Once we have fixed the dates for the hearing, we'll agree on the account, the amount to be placed in the account.
My lord, he has not invited you on the time bank. He has invited you on the bank account issue.
Okay, that one. Actually, I think I have an answer to that one. On the way out, there is an ATM, and there, if you are able to get the correct passwords, you just collect money from the judiciary.
I will pass there.
Okay, and the clock will be kept by the court assistant, and on a daily basis. You remember that the hearing is on a day-to-day basis until completed, and that we are only allowed adjournments for a maximum of 5 days at a go. So we'll try and put, if it takes us, say, a week, we'll try and take the whole week to complete. And if we have to spill over to the following week, there's adequate time. There'll be adequate time. Venue of the hearings, of course, at number 12 is Embu. There's no question about that. The start date of the hearing itself, I think we have to work backwards. The petition was filed on the 22nd of December. So on the 21st of June, there should be a judgment that has been read. So 21st of June, judgment is read. That's the last date. I don't work that way. I don't work on the last date.
The heart of Africa, a new kind of school is rising. Freedom International Schools Africa. We are Africa's most affordable IB World School, offering world-class education without compromise. We have strong foundations in education. Our learning begins with identity and ends with global excellence. We are raising critical thinkers, compassionate leaders, world changers who are rooted in Ubuntu and take pride in being African. From early years to primary and middle years, and soon the prestigious diploma program, your child can learn with us until they are ready to join any university of their choice. We have all the IB programs with beautiful boarding facilities, vibrant arts and sports, teachers who love and listen. Every child grows in confidence and purpose. Join our school. January intake is ongoing.
Then it helps me also so that I'm not last minute. So if the judgment is 21st June, can we say 21st May? Please. So we'll have finished the applications. The only issue that might be that might take time is if scrutiny will be allowed. It may take some
So I'm requesting
Yes.
that if it is agreeable and convenient, we can take a date in April. Reason being, we have slotted the month of March for leaves in our farm.
For leave.
Yes, leave for
Staff.
different staff. And given the magnitude of this matter, it would be crucial that we are able to have a sufficient team over that time, and we would be resuming around April. So April, including myself, I'll be taking some leave around that time. So if I'm able to indulge council, because I also indulge them when they are going on leave, then I'll be glad that we take a date in April.
Don't forget, I'm reading the judgment on 21st of May. Okay, so as you think of the dates, I'll be reading that judgment by or around the 21st of May.
Yes, my lord, I'm a strong proponent of Article 59. Ian Kamotho, who is my very good friend, that time that he said he'll be on leave, we'll actually be having matters together. For the Supreme Court judges, they are coming that time. So I don't know whether he will stop their leave and come for those ones, or he'll also come and adjourn them. Nonetheless, because of the timelines that are very strict for these petitions, Mr. Kamotho with senior Mr. Gachufa, I mean, there are several advocates involved in this matter. So let us not push the court too close to the end, because it might be as well that there will be a scrutiny, there may be no scrutiny, there are a lot of moving parts. So let us take the earliest date possible before other matters come and take precedence and start clouding our diary in the year, before our diaries become very tight. So if we start 9th of March, maybe we move for a week, then we can adjust something else. But let us take the earliest date, because you also need to give the court at least a month to do a judgment. So 9th of March would be good for us. Mr. Kamotho, we are together in many matters around that time. So really, let us be here also.
IEBC, let's hear you.
Yes, my lord, Charles Mongela for first, second, and third. I'm comfortable with an early hearing date because of the magnitude of the witness numbers.
Yeah.
So that we're also able to write the submissions, and you are able to have enough time to write the judgment. So I think my learned friend with whom we are defending together may have to sacrifice and come back and hear the matter during that time.
Okay.
Because of the timelines.
Okay. Kamotho, let's start on the 9th of March. If you want us to work on Saturdays, I can get permission from the CJ. We can work on Saturdays to aid anything that needs to be aided in terms of time.
I appreciate guidance, my lord.
Yeah.
An order that there's an interim order that has been given by this court on the 5th of January 2026,
Okay.
which states that prayer 2 is granted. The IBC is ordered to preserve in safe custody all election materials used in the by-election that was conducted on 27 November 2025. So anything on top of that, unless there's something I'm missing, would be non-essential. That's all, my lord.
My lord, if you may, my lord, my name is Dewanjiru. There is a by-election that has already been gazetted for the same region. We are not sure whether they are going to use the same, especially the Kim's kit, for purposes of that by-election. That is important, my lord. The Kim's kit and the election technology that was applied during this particular time be preserved by the court, and that technology be known by the court. What exactly are you holding? So that, my lord, we are not told that this Kim's kit has been configured, it has now been used for the by-elections in the wards.
I'm aware of 2 wards in respect of which there is another election.
Yes, ma'am. There's a by-election, or rather by-elections, my lord, on the 26th. Charles Mongela, my lord.
Yeah.
First, second, and third respondents. My lord, there are by-elections scheduled for the 26th of February within the same constituency. My lord, the best keeper of these materials is the IMBC, my lord. That is where they are kept prior to the elections. That's where they are kept after the elections. Fears, my lord, can be addressed by requiring or giving them leave to earn additional seals. We have no problem with that. They can earn additional seals, of course, at their own cost. Because the seals, my lord, which were placed at the polling stations are still intact.
There was a question which was raised by Mr. Ndegwa about the items that you may be using for the 26th.
Yes, my lord.
Are they the same, or will they be replicated in the other election?
My lord, I think that's a matter we'll be required to consult. My lord, the commission will deploy other materials, other equipment rather.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is it?
Yeah, Your Lordship, Kiragwa Dhuta. What I can see, and now we can see the direction we are taking, especially now that there is a by-election, and there's something which we are seeking which is not really contested, just the logs. If Mr. Mongela can just share the KIMS logs, which we are seeking here, it is not contested, then and the serial numbers of the KIMS that were deployed during the by-election, so that when the by-election is again done in 20 or 26 February, we can put side by side and see whether it is the same equipment that was deployed. So I don't think anything much. There's anything not to disclose about the serial numbers of the KIMS used and the logs of the people who identified using those KIMS logs. So basically, it's an inventory that we are asking of materials which do not change much with regard to the technology at IEBC. So if we can get that, we are good. Just the logs and serial numbers of the KIMS, so that the logs are put against each KIMS serial number. Then in future, when we do the by-election, we will still be appearing before you, now in the main petition, so that then we are sure that is not what is being deployed. About the seals, again, thank you so much, Mr. Mongela. We'll do that. We'll come and put additional seals to the boxes.
So when you say that you are looking for an inventory, particularly with regard to the items of an electronic nature.
What happens is that each KIMS kit has a serial number.
Yeah.
So what we are asking for are those 132 serial numbers of the KIMS kits that were deployed. Then, under each KIMS kit, there are those people who are identified through those KIMS kits. So it is just that we are seeking for now. Then they can even deploy the KIMS kit in another election if they so wish. But just to avoid that confusion at that point, we can just get that. It is something which ought to have been shared anyway. But now we can just get it. And I don't think Mr. Mongela would have a problem with that.
I have space in my courts for anything that needs to be preserved.
My Lord,
we have made arrangements, if necessary, for everything to be brought here. It can be brought here. It can be secured. And I think that is probably the direction I want to take.
Yes, my Lord, because...
Councillor, it's me speaking now. Please sit down. I think just looking at the way the petition was conducted, and I'm not saying anything other than the fact that it was conducted, but looking also at the reports that were made, that were in the public knowledge, I think it is best everything be kept here.
Yes.
And everybody be given a key with a padlock, not a key, keys. Your padlock and your keys. I thought seriously about this because when I read the petition and the responses, I felt the confidence of the court is going to be looked at here from a different angle if we are not very, very clear on who is in control of the process. So the order I'll be making is that all the preserved materials be brought into the custody of the court. I will give a direction in due course so that the registrar will be able to have a meeting with IEBC and all council. You will be shown where the materials will be kept. You will be able to see that we have secured it. There are places for 6 padlocks in the premises where you will be shown. Padlocks will be purchased by the court and acquired, and therefore delays or causes delay to the other parties, we will break the padlock and they will lose access to that premises. Is that a fair way to proceed?